In this video, we look at the structure of a custom rule. Now, on a custom rule, the first thing on the top is the name of the rule. And you should put something descriptive that describes the purpose of this rule. Now, a rule is made up of one or more pages, and you can browse through the pages by tapping on these arrow icons on the top. Now, pages run in sequence from left to right. So, page 1 will run before page 2, which will run before page 3, and so on. If you want to modify the order of the pages, tap on this icon in the top right and simply drag to rearrange. You can also clone pages from here or delete pages from here. You can also tap on this plus icon on the top right to add an empty blank page. Now, a page is made up of two sections. It has the condition section and the action section. And actions run when the condition is true. Conditions and actions themselves are made up of a series of lines. Now, in this case, each of them has one line, but you could be checking for multiple conditions or having multiple actions trigger when those conditions are true. To do that, you simply add a new line in the relevant section. Now, what you'll also notice is that the when, this condition right here, is highlighted, which is to say that only the last line in the when is going to be evaluated. And we'll look at this in more detail in a future video. Now, each line is made up of a series of interconnected blocks, which you can read from left to right. So what this essentially says is whenever you press, the game should add a score. And over here, it uses a new concept called a parameter. And a parameter can be added or created instead of hard coding values into your rules. So instead of saying game add score, say 1, I can create this as a parameter by using this top left icon right here. And over here, you can see I've created my custom parameter called score and set its default value, its minimum, and its maximum value. The benefit that this gives is instead of having to modify the score, I can now go and simply edit it via this slider over here. The values of this slider are set based on the values you entered. So the default was 1, the minimum was 0, and the maximum was 10, which you can see right over here. And that's the basic anatomy of a rule.